This succession war is soaked in the blood and tears of all that participate. It is a battle in which no one escapes unscathed, a place where only the strong can survive. For a pair of unassuming twins that care for each other more than any promise of power or affluence, it might as well be a death sentence. Yet despite this, because of their care for each other, Kacho and Fugetsu do everything they can to struggle forward and survive, both for the sake of the other. At first glance, they seem like total opposites, Fugetsu being fearful, dependent, and weak-willed, with Kacho wielding bravery, independence, and an iron will. But, at their cores, the twins are much more similar than they appear. Their differences lie in the way those similarities manifest. The truth is, they're both afraid, terrified. They're both dependent, and their wills are both ironclad. When Fugetsu uses her ability for the first time to reach her twin's bed, we see that Kacho was looking at pictures of the two of them and crying, just as Fugetsu had earlier. This is one of the few times we get to see through Kacho's tough exterior. Neither of them want to take place in this battle to the death, even if Kacho pretends she's confident in their victory. They're both afraid of losing the other, a fate they fear more than losing their own lives. Kacho's dependence on her twin is expressed when the two of them are attempting to escape the black whale. Kacho says that everything will be okay as long as they're together. She believes her words wholeheartedly. Everything she's done so far has been to keep the two of them alive and together. Fugetsu shows her dependence when she refuses to talk to Mizai-san, stating she'll only talk to Kacho, and later leaning on her twin to calm her nerves before their escape attempt. The two of them only live for the other, and all they want from life is to stay together. Kacho is very obviously iron-willed. She wields a cruel facade for the sake of her twin, pushing her guards away so they choose to protect Fugetsu if given the choice, pretends to be fearless in front of her twin in order to calm Fugetsu's nerves, and comes up with plans to save both of them, executing them while retaining her composure. Fugetsu isn't anywhere near as capable when it comes to maintaining a fearless facade, but she does everything she can to stay strong. She displays her resolve when racking her brain to figure out the nature of her own ability, not in the name of self-preservation, but to protect her twin. Their fear, dependence, and strong wills manifest in practically opposite ways, and this is where the reasons for their differing personalities become clear. Kacho takes these aspects of herself and funnels them into a sense of duty. It's her job to protect Fugetsu, only she can do it. The thought of losing her twin is too terrifying, so she steels herself to fulfill her self-imposed role. She has nothing without Fugetsu, so she gives herself fully to that conviction. She shoves her own fears and needs into the back of her mind in order to do what she feels has to be done, willing herself not to show weakness. After all, she's Fugetsu's rock, and no one else can fulfill her role. Fugetsu, on the other hand, wears her heart on her sleeve, displaying her fear and dependence unabashedly. She sees her twin as the strong one, the capable one, and she finds hope in her. All she has is Kacho, so she prays for her safety, and when she finds an opportunity to save her with her Nen Beast's ability, she does everything she can to make use of that opportunity. She may be afraid, but she'll do anything for the one she cares about more than anyone else. Their Nen Beast's abilities reflect not only the ways in which they're the same, but the ways in which they're different. Fugetsu's ability allows her to create a door to a place she specifies in her mind, with the return trip being controlled by Kacho. Kacho's ability is activated after one of them dies. It takes the form of the deceased twin and watches over the survivor. Both of these abilities represent their respective dependence and care for each other, as they only have utility when the two of them are together. But their abilities differ vastly in the way they go about protecting the ones they care about. Fugetsu finds hope in Kacho, so her ability allows them to go wherever they want, mirroring her feelings of admiration and belief that together they can do anything. Fugetsu is more naive than her sister and expects them both to survive, so her ability manifests in a way that would allow the two of them to escape together. Kacho feels a sense of responsibility when it comes to Fugetsu, and is significantly more jaded than her twin. She knows the possibility of only one of them surviving exists, so she does everything she can to make sure it's Fugetsu, as noted by Melody when she notices Kacho pushing away her guards. Both her sense of duty and jaded mindset manifest in an ability that is responsible and jaded, an ability that'll stay with and protect the other in case either dies. But sadly, in a battle as blood-soaked as the Succession War, Kacho and Fugetsu's love for each other isn't enough to save them both, and in their attempt to escape, Kacho loses her life. Fugetsu has a long and painful path ahead of her, but her twin's love for her will always stay by her side in the form of a protective Nen beast. This has been Evan. Thank you for watching. Huge shout out to my first ever patron, Doji. So honored you've decided to help support me. You're the bomb. Once a few more people join in, I'll be creating a private Discord server that all of my patrons will have access to for as little as $1 a month, where we can discuss anything from future video topics to your favorite movies to how your day's been. So y'all can look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a fantastic day.